subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Let's get Say JG, Sa JG.
There you go. You got it right there, CJG.
How
Um,
are
you're right on. Thanks for bringing me up again, but I believe we're not participating just because a lot of FBAs have just woken up, and I feel like they're waiting. Well, we shouldn't be waiting. I feel like we should be protesting, like for the reparations. Honestly, since they've uncovered $4.7 trillion allegedly so far, and
yeah,
it's only been like 26 days. I just think we should get the ball rolling with that. You know what I mean? And also the five little. I don't really agree with the 5,000. I think that's too little to start.
yeah.
I think to start at least it should be around 25 to 30,000, and that's just starting, and then that should go on for at least 5 to 10 years.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like payment plans for like a good 5 to 10 years, and then it can go on longer for the more ancestral history you uncover for your family, for your lineage. I feel like it should go longer.
yeah.
Because like you call them, what do you call them? Threads. That to weed them out even more. But yeah, that's kind of.
Thank you so much, brother. All right, let's get Aria, Araya.
Hey, Tariq.
What's up, brother? How are you?
Oh, I have like two things to say.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
Um, why do and Sambos and bad wenches exist? Like, I know
Well,
it's off topic, but
well, yeah. In a system of white supremacy, you have people, unfortunately, who are incentivized to collaborate with the system to maintain it. So that's one of the reasons why.
and one more thing. Whenever like I talk to like white people, like they always say things that's kind of like covert, like they'll say certain things to which they think that I relate to. Like I remember this older white dude. He was like, "I used to rob banks. I used to like." He would say certain things that would be like, I guess he think I'm supposed to relate to it. Like he used to rob banks and steal when he was younger and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, a lot of them do that. They always come to us with some weird gutter ass vibe. Hey, Tariq, I can get some good weed. No, they love coming at us with all that stuff because they think when it's time to slum, then they want to come around us. No, that's why we stop that. That's even now when we do these spaces every night. What do we have? We have some drunk white dude call up every night. Some drunk or high white person call up. So when they see a bunch of black folks, it's slumming time. They call up rambling, whacked out of their mind, coked out, methed out of their minds. They think when it's slumming time, let's go find the black folks because they'll accept me. No, that's why I get them out of here with that bullshit. No, no, no. I don't like people coming around me thinking it's slumming time. For years, I've always talked about them white girls who act real hood and ghetto. I keep them far away from me. I've always, and anytime I saw a ratchet white girl, like far away, don't come around at all because basically they like to come around Negroes to let Negroes be their get out of jail free card. Because she understands all she has to do. She can be as reckless as possible. There's no consequences for her whatsoever because all she has to do is say, "These Negroes made me do it." When I see a ratchet white girl, no, no, no. Talking Ebonics, that's danger. And y'all, if y'all have any sons out there, warn them. Don't let them run around with them old Ebonic speaking white girls. Those are the worst. Because those Negroes are their get out of jail free card. They always do that. The Negro made me do it. Yeah. Let me get nothing but a G thing in the building. Nothing but
What's the word, Flex? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm good, brother. You was talking about Eric Adams earlier. If you can remember, he was a Republican first, and he also was a cop. So he did a little his own investigation. He went down to a lot of these South American country and was like, "Why these people seeking asylum? Ain't nothing going on down there or whatever." And
Yeah.
he also found out that one of them presidents had released like a bunch of their criminal class out of prison. So that's why he changed his mind too. But
Okay.
but I'll land my plane.
Yeah, there you go. He probably changed his mind because it was just bad in New York, man. They let in all them immigrants, and it's just crime left and right. We start seeing videos of them people stabbing each other, beating each other in the street. Because one thing a lot of folks don't know, when folks get over here and you go to the police and say there's some kind of loophole in the immigration law, if you say that you're a victim of a crime, you get to stay longer. You get it's like a little weird loophole. I forgot what it was, but it was some shit where you go report that you're a victim of a crime, you can get to stay longer. It was something like that. So it was just too much finessing going on. Alyssa, hop in, Alyssa. Miss Alyssa, unmute that microphone, ma'am.
Hello, hi Tariq.
I'm good, Alyssa. How are you, dear?
I'm good, thanks. Is it okay if I change the topic? Because I didn't know.
Go ahead. Talk about what you want to talk about. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So this is my first time being here.
Okay.
First I'm sorry.
Are you a white or a black person?
How do I sound?
You sound like you sound kind of white.
Okay, I'm black. I'm African. I'm from Congo.
Oh,
I'm Congolese.
oh, cool. So how long you been living over here?
Almost 16 years now.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So what's on your mind?
Yeah, so I was gonna say I think you're very funny. All the jokes that you tell, you make me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Yeah, but one of the questions I had, I hear you. I hear Tariq radio when I'm in my car.
Yeah.
I hear you. So I had something to say, and I also have some questions for you.
Yeah.
If you don't mind answering them. So I'm in my all this delineation between Africans and Black Americans. So which you guys have your right to delineate. I don't blame you guys, but I also don't like the division that it's bringing. For example, I'm in this is my first year of law school. Um, I have a Black American friend. We're working on a presentation about white supremacy. She has her topic. I have my topic. So her topic is reparations. My topic is how to get these white people out of my country so they can stop stealing all their natural resources. Because you know how rich our country is, but somehow we're still one of the poorest countries in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, so she did hers on reparations, and I did mine on this, and we came together as two Black people, two Black women, and did the presentation in front of the whole law school, I should do maybe university, and I think it turned out great. So I think like Black Americans, Africans, like we're getting along. I have a Black American friend, and then the first time I turned on Tariq radio, all I hear is you Africans are dirty, you Black Americans are gangsters, this and that. I'm like, what? I thought we were talking about uniting here.
Okay.
So that kind of threw me off. But
Now, Alyssa, now you know in your homeland in the Congo, there's like what 250 ethnic groups within the Congo.
yes,
Isn't that divisive?
it is divisive. But at the end of the day, I feel like we're more united. Say if there's a problem, we're willing to forget what we have, like what we don't have in common. We're willing to come together.
Really?
If that makes sense.
And ma'am, that's one of the problems. One of the problems is all of them, they're like 250 ethnic groups, and then there's another 450 subgroups of the ethnic groups. It's completely divided over there. And that's why nobody really gets on code to build anything because the white supremacists come in there, they're all on code. So why do you think all of those tribal groups will not get on code over there?
I think the white supremacy, they're doing a good job dividing us. Um,
Why are you
for some
why
of
do
it,
you let them divide you?
money. You know how? First of all, I feel like money speaks because you know how poor people are in Africa. If you give them like a $10, okay. So one thing I will say is, in Africa, white people are praised. You know, they're glorified. If you see a white person in Africa, they're treating them as if they're a god or something.
Hmm.
Um,
And truth be told, they come over here and do the same thing. They come here, people immigrate here, and all of these white people is like a bunch of gods. That's what they look at them as. And they look at us when we challenge their white gods, they come and take their anger out on us. How dare you, nigger? So that's the problem.
but you know, and that's the thing. That's what we were told. I'll admit that I used to be one of those Africans who had a negative perception about black people or
Hmm.
of black people when I first came here. So when we first got here, we were told by our white caseworker that if you ever to see a black man, especially at nighttime, just start running. Don't even ask questions. So we were told that by a white person, and the media, of course, makes it even worse. What we see on TV about black Americans, it makes it even worse. So, like I said, I was one of those people who had a negative perception about black people, but living in America for this long, I see how intelligent black Americans are. I see all the inventions you guys have made, and you guys don't get the credit for
But
it.
here's the thing.
You know, so
Oh, slow down, slow down. Here's the thing. Why did y'all believe them white supremacists when they said that bullshit? Because
like,
they said the same shit about you guys to us. We just didn't believe them. We ch-
no, that's not true.
no, no, no,
Some of you guys believe them.
no,
Do you see the?
no, 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 no. We didn't. When they say that you have low IQs and all of this shit, and you're inferior, and we didn't believe that. When they told us that y'all never created the wheel over there, and you don't know how to read, and you did this. They had all types of the white supremacists were the ones coming up with the negative stereotypes of Africa. We were the ones, foundational Black Americans, uplifting the history of Africa, promoting the greatness of African history. We've been exclusively doing that. We've had the John Henry Clarks, the Renoko Rashidis, the Ashra Kwazis, the Anthony Browders, so many brothers and sisters from here propping up African culture and praising it and not letting the white supremacists demonize Africa. We've been doing that. We didn't believe.
Oh, so far. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Even with my films, I would do films talking about the greatness of African history. We were propping that up. So yeah, we didn't believe that stuff, right?
Okay, because I think you're one of the few who didn't accept it. But so far, what I've been living with, if I go to a Black American and ask them one thing about Africa, the first thing that's going to come on their mind is poverty and how low IQ we are.
No, a black.
Because I've been to school. I go to college with them. I've done surveys and all that type of stuff. And I know it's just one college. It doesn't really.
Yeah, we say
They,
that. Now we talk about the poverty because there is poverty over there right now. Economically, it's not popping. I mean, we're going to
but
be
then you
real.
guys make fun of us, Tariq. I've turned on this. I've turned this on, and I've heard you, even you yourself, talking about we don't have it may be a fact, but you make fun of it. It may be a fact that not a lot of people have shoes in Africa. You know,
Right.
we don't have food, but the way you say it, I know there are tethers, you know, but the way you say it, it's like you're making fun of us.
Yeah, because we're in a roast session. Yes, because what happens
Oh,
is,
this is a roast session?
yeah, when people call up, what happens is folks from your homeland in different parts of Africa, they think they can call up here and then try to get in a roasting session with us. They think they can play the dozens with us because they sit up and tell these little corny jokes among themselves. And then when they come to us trying to talk about we eat Popeye's chicken and smoke crack and got baby, you
Okay.
and we start lighting you the fuck up, then you want to cry foul. No, you getting roasted. our culture. So yes, you will get roasted now if you come with the bullshit, and we're gonna tell you about your what's going on over there. That's what roasting is.
But
You see?
okay, because sometimes I feel like you guys started and then we
No,
um
no, no. We don't. You guys, no,
you
yo,
don't start it.
no, hell no. You guys have been starting that because here's the thing. Y'all been demonizing us for years. Even you just admitted you had very negative views for a while about us. A lot of
Right, it's called ignorance.
Yeah, a lot of people. I don't even think it's ignorance. I just think it's a lot of contempt, vitriol. Some people, it's a lot of jealousy that they have a foundation of Black Americans. They think we have this proximity to whiteness that they envy because they think that we're next to their gods, and they have to work so hard to get next to the gods of whiteness. So they have a little jealousy because of that. We don't give a damn about these white supremacists. But the thing is, people over there, they've been using derogatory terms against us for the longest, and that's been a problem. And you're just now getting called out for that. And we're doing it in a roasting manner, but we're still serious about delineating when it comes to certain tangible benefits that we're supposed to get. That makes sense there?
Right, right, and I agree with that. You guys delineating, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, since I've been tuning in, when you talk with Africans, it's like, oh my goodness, these white people love, hearing Africans and Black Americans roasting each other. They're just sitting on the side, just laughing, being entertained.
But no, they were entertained when y'all sit up around white people in person doing that shit. Because that's one thing we don't do. Let me tell you what foundational Black Americans do not do. We don't be at the job. We don't be around white people denigrating African people. We don't do that because we
No,
understand.
no, I'm
Yeah,
not
because
talking
we
about that.
understand that this. No, this is my point. Listen, we don't do that. Unfortunately, y'all do that. Y'all get around white people and y'all both be shitting on us, like the Myron Gaines. Y'all sit up here talking about, oh, these niggas love Popeye Chica, and y'all do that, and y'all think it's funny.
I
Uh,
didn't get his that.
yeah, we don't do that. That's a major fundamental difference. We don't do that. Where's Let me get my sister here. Cutie on duty. She want to talk. She's been raising her hand. Cutie on duty. Hop in.
Yes, I want to get right into it. Peace, power, blessings, and days of heaven on earth to my Black American Negro family, descendants of American slavery. I just wanted to let you know that that visa that you're talking about with the loophole for immigrants is called the U visa, like umbrella. The
Right.
U visa.
Yes.
The U visa, it's a loophole that qualifies the immigrants if they have some sort of burglary or robbery or any kind of crime happen to them, they will be bumped up in
Yes.
order um, to get status as an American. And if you guys remember, just a couple of years ago, or less than a couple of years ago, there was they staged robberies. These scandalous, scamming third world scam artists staged robberies at a gas station. If you remember, the guy pulled out a gun at a gas station with the family in the car, and they all were in on it. And someone pulled up, a good Samaritan pulled up, thinking that it was a robbery, and shot the guy with the gun to death. That was just about a year, less than a year,
Remember,
less than a
like
year and a half ago.
yeah,
Um, and it was come to find out it was all staged to get this visa. They
yeah,
give the immigrants this thing called a starter kit. It's the immigrant starter kit or a refugee starter kit. And it has a list of everything. That's how come they know, they are so detailed and know where to go to get groceries, know where to go to get an attorney. These people are doing this stuff for free. The attorneys, immigration attorneys, are just popping up. We're popping up everywhere. They have an advocate. They have a teacher, help in classes and stuff. They'll assign interpreters and translators into the school. So there's so many perks and benefits, and this is why they come over here to cut our throats, because they're getting these perks and benefits just to stay on this land and never go back to their shithole country. Thank you for allowing
Mm,
me to speak. Thank you.
thank you, beloved. Yeah, Alyssa, you still here, dear?
Yeah, yeah. I was listening.
Yeah. So yeah, a little stuff like that because that's a relevant thing. People do come over here and start purposely engaging in crimes because they're incentivized. So it ain't like we're not picking on people. It's just weird stuff happening, and we don't want to be in the middle of it. So that's
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I just want to clarify that the media is making it worse. It's not. Um, it's making it worse for Black people and Africans. You
Yeah.
know the stuff we see on TV.
hmm Let me. We got some more folks who want to get in because I want people to.
Can I ask you some questions
Oh yeah, go ahead.
or two questions?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So because I've heard some people ask you a question, like how much you want for reparations,
Yeah.
and you give them like a certain number. My question is, why are you like putting a limit to it? Why not make it a lifetime thing? Because you guys did build this country. You built this country. So like,
Start
why are you putting
out a number as a
a
start.
number to it?
Yeah. We put out a number as a start. You got to start somewhere, right? You got to start somewhere. You got to put out a number and say, okay, let's go here first, and then we'll work that number, and then we'll take it to another level. So you got to start somewhere, right?
Okay, so that's your starting point. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I always say I'm talking about 15 or 20 trillion as a start. I've always said as a start to start with that. It's a lot going on with the reparations. It's going to be an ongoing thing. But yeah, we have to start somewhere. What's your next question, dear?
And do you have any advice for like I'm one of those people where I don't like generalizing Africans. I feel like all Africans are different. So as a Congolese person, do you have any advice on how we can what's going on with the genocide and all that? You'll never hear that on TV. You'll always hear Israelites, you'll always hear Ukraine, but the genocide going on in Congo, you'll never hear that. So do you have any advice on what Congolese people can do to, I don't know, just anything positive for their country that's going on right now?
Yeah, because there's always a conflict over there. There's always something going on. What's the new genocide now? Is it the Luba tribe? Is something going on with them? What's happening?
Yes, it's the Luba tribe. Yep.
What I thought, okay. Now, who are they battling? Is it the Hema Lindu? Who are they battling over there?
No, I'm not. It's not. It's not. But it's the genocide is the Rwanda people trying to get into the Kivu side, trying to take all the natural resources. They're trying to enter Congo,
Okay.
and they're killing them.
Wow. Yeah, man. That's some real division over there. I want people to kind of get away from the tribalism over there. Y'all really there has to be a big movement all across Africa, starting in these countries themselves, where people are just put the tribal thing together, transcend the tribal thing, understand that you have a racial camaraderie. You would be strong if everybody was on code. Just get on code as a black person. Look at yourself as being a part of the same race instead of different tribal groups. The minute you guys get on code, things will change. You already have resources there. The resources are under your feet. It's just the white supremacists who are on code with each other, the Asians who are on code with each other, they can just come on in and take the resources while the black folks are chopping each other with machetes. So y'all got to get over that tribalism thing. That tribalism thing has been going on for thousands of years and it has not worked. When something ain't working, just stop doing it. The reason why Foundational Black
All
America,
right. All right.
yeah, okay,
All right. Thank you so much, Tariq. And one more thing. Not all Africans eat egusi soup. That's only for Nigerians.
there you go. There you go. All right, so
All right.
trying to give her some damn games. She ran away from that. Oh, she ran away from that. I'm telling you what the damn do. You don't want to hear that. Come on, man. I'm tell y'all what to do. Like we're on code over here for the most part. We don't have mass black genocides. We ain't genociding each other. We're trying to tell you, get the hell on code with each other. Stop that tribal bullshit. That shit don't work. It ain't working for you. Hell, it's not working. All right. Every time they talking to us about divisiveness, and there's some damn slaughter going over there. Just mass graves of niggas over there. And talking about you FBAs are divisive, y'all, and you just had to flee from getting hacked up. Come on, man, y'all got to get it together over there, and then stop pointing the finger at us and get out of our mix. You better fix your homeland, fix it. Get on code. How much reparations are you niggas getting? Don't worry about it. Because that's the thing. We don't want you bringing that tribal shit over here to us. That's the problem. We don't want you to bring that Rwanda, Tutsi, Hutu bullshit where y'all chopping. No. Chill out with that. Don't bring that energy over here. That's what we're saying. Don't bring that energy over here. We already have issues. We don't need that. We don't need another person treating us like a hostile tribal group. We need people who are going to be on code, standing on business. Oh, goodness. Well, let me give my brother the Tethernator. Tethernator is really doing some thumbs down on her. The Tethernator, hop on in, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up, brother?
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, Tethernator?
I wanted to talk about Trump again.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, I want to preface my comment by saying allegedly, but I think that Trump is doing all of this stuff because the Democrats tried to assassinate him, and now he's came back to with the realism that he's helping out us, and we need to stand down and mind our business and let them fight. And I'll land there.
You go. Yeah, I mean, hey, if Trump wants to stick it to him by elevating us, I'm all for it.
Hi, I'm Mateo. Do you want to learn about Hidden Heroes? Hidden Heroes from A to Z is a cool book that tells the stories of amazing black heroes you might not know about. You'll meet inventors, you'll meet explorers, and leaders who change the world. It's fun, inspiring, and you can learn so much. Get your copy now at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Let's discover our hidden heroes together.